May I please, my lord? Yes. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9 on behalf of V. Shokre, Lordship. Lordship, today she is in bereavement, my lord. So if this matter can be listed after a week, my lord.
Next week, Lordship.
Okay.
Mr. Vati Jamilani, counsel for the petitioner, is present. Mr. Nagaland made a mention on behalf of V. Shokre that she is in bereavement and the matter may be listed after a week.
After a week.
That may fix on either on 26 or 27.
Prayer
Next week.
not objected.
On 27?
26 is a fixed item. Next week, we say? Yes, sir. Okay. Not objected. List this matter after a week. Okay.
Lordship, I also beg to
Alright.
mention item number 12 and 14. Even in these two matters, your lordship, it is V. Shokre is appearing. However, Your Lordship, in these two matters, I'm informed that she is yet to file her counter affidavit.
Okay.
So if 3 weeks' time can kindly be granted, my lord.
Okay. Mr. Nakutila, no?
Yes.
No,
Counsel on
no,
behalf of not
petitioner is present. Mr. Angami appearing on behalf of the Superior Council for the respondent. Press for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit on behalf of the respondent. Prayer allowed. List is matter after 3 weeks.
I'm deeply obliged, my lord.
12 and 14, huh?
12 and 14, my lord.
Okay.
Address Lordship, I beg to mention item number 4. Your Lordship here, some rectification is to be done in the petition, so I may be allowed to file an amendment petition, Your Honor.
Amendment petition.
Lordship,
Okay, let the matter be called for. Are you going somewhere?
no Lordship.
Okay.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item 27 from the hearing list, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, as per the order 25/7/2024, I was supposed to bring instruction with regard to the constitution of the committee to examine the actual number of posts required for the Nagaland State Consumer District Redressal Commission, Your Lordship. Today, I have the formal constitution of the committee, Your Lordship, but with regard to the recommendation, Your Lordship, the committee is yet to sit. So, Your Lordship, I have this letter from the. So in this fact of the matter, kindly grant me three more weeks, Your Lordship. I've already served the copy to the petitioner.
So,
Your Lordship, as far as the post creation is concerned, we need to wait for the committee's
okay.
decision. So, my lord.
Mr. Joseph Seki, Land Council for the petitioner is present. Which,
In the holy, Your Lordship.
Nahali, Land Government Advocate. Submits that the committee is yet to.
They already had a sitting, but they need another sitting that, and
Okay. The
so
committee constituted for what?
for
Creation
examining
of
the,
post, yes, Lord.
yes, for example.
Constituted to examine.
The actual number of posts required for Nagaland State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, Your Lordship.
Where, Nagaland?
State,
Constituted, the committee constituted to examine the
The-
Nagaland.
Nagaland State Consumer Dispute
Con-
Redressal Commission.
Redressal
The number of posts required for manning the,
Okay. Just a minute. To examine the actual numbers of posts required for the State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission to start functioning. So as so second sitting is required.
yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. So first sitting already.
Yes, on 12th of September, they had
Okay.
the first sitting, Your Lordship.
Okay, have had a first sitting on 12th September. However, the second sitting is fixed on.
Your Lordship, with
Schedule-
regard to
okay.
that, I have not no
Is-
instruction.
The first sitting was on 11th, I think.
Yes, Your
Oh,
Lord.
yes, yeah,
11th.
11th of September, Your Lordship.
However, the committee is committee requires to sit, requires to come in for another sitting to finalize for what?
Yes, Your Lordship.
My lord.
Sitting out, for which some more time is necessary and prays for some time. Stop. To which Mr. Joseph Sekilana, counsel for the petitioner, has no objection. Accordingly, the prayer is allowed. List this matter after
After 4 weeks, Your Lordship.
4 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Bless your lordship.
May I please, Lordship.
Keeping
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13, Lordship. Here, I have the
Item?
instruction, item number 13, Lordship. Here, I have the instruction to appear on behalf of respondent number 5, Lordship. So I'll be filing my Vakalatnama at the same time, affidavit in opposition. So kindly grant me 3 weeks time, Lordship.
You are for respondent number 5.
Lordship.
I'm for the petitioner, your lordship.
Okay. Mr.
W Marshal
I
Lordship.
am changing, your lordship.
Okay,
For the
I
petitioner?
send Land Council for the petitioner is present, so Mr.
W Marshal Lordship.
would appear on behalf of the respondent number 5. Okay,
Lordship.
Mr. Jimobili, he's present also. Mr. Jimobili, and state the government advocate representing the state respondent and Mr. Swenson would appear on behalf of his name should come later on. On behalf of respondent number 5 and praise for some time to file
Power and affidavit in opposition. Lordship.
Wakalatnama and to file affidavit in opposition. The prayer is allowed. Please this matter after
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
Your lordship, there is an interim that may be continued.
Stop. Para. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next stage.
Your lordship, on the last occasion, records were called for.
Okay, whether.
Whether that is available
Record has received-
before this court.
Received or not, just. You waited? No, okay. Before that last line, the record call for EG also still awaited. The registry shall issue reminder. Then last. Okay.
Much obliged, Lord.
List it up, after 3 weeks, it said,
Pardon, your lordship?
list it after
3 weeks, your
3
lordship.
weeks.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Your lordship, I beg to mention hearing item 28, 29, 30. I pray that your lordship may list after 2 weeks.
after 2 weeks.
Yes, your lordship.
Miss,
Ace Jeliang.
then counsel for the petitioner. Praise for adjournment of the matter for
2 weeks.
2 weeks, to which the land council for the respondent has no objection. Stop. The prayer is allowed. List this matter after 2 weeks.
Lakshmi.
My please, Lordship.
Yes,
Your Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 22.
20.
22, Your Lordship. I'm appearing for my senior Gauhati learned counsel for the petitioner, Your Lordship. I beg that if this matter could be adjourned for 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Yes, Lord.
Praise prayed for by Mr.
Jing Yang Pom, Your Lordship.
appearing on behalf of Mr. Yangawati, land council for the petitioner. List this matter after 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Obliged, Lord.
My please, your lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23 in the hearing list.
yes.
Lordship, it is a consensus prayer. Let it come up on 22 October, Lordship.
On the joint prayer made by both the land council for the party, list this matter on
22
22
October.
October. Okay.
Much obliged.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 7, lordship, on behalf of K. Angami, lordship. Kindly to grant me 3 weeks' time to obtain instructions, lordship. Item 7.
you are Mr.
JNUMI.
Land council for the petitioner is present. Ms. Chang made a mention on behalf of Mr. K. Angami. To give for adjournment of the matter for
3 weeks, lordship.
3 weeks to obtain instruction in this regard. The prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks. Okay.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 17 and 18, lordship, on behalf of IME, lordship. If this matter can come up after vacation, lordship. Hearing item, lordship.
Okay. You are Mr.
Manjong Konyak.
Land counsel for the petitioner is present, Ms. Chang. Land government advocate. Praise for adjournment of the matter for,
After vacation, lordship.
okay. Praise for listing this matter after vacation, to which the land counsel for the petitioner has no objection. Prayer allowed, list this matter after the ensuing vacation. Okay. Yes, ensuing puja vacation.
Lordship, I also beg to mention a similar prayer for item number 19, lordship, on behalf of IME, lordship.
This is also after puja vacation.
After, yes, Lordship.
Your good name,
Jane, Mike.
similar order. Huh? She may after puja vacation. Okay. Okay.
Lordship, item 25 as well, Lordship, on behalf of IME, similar prayer, Lordship.
Oops. I have no objection. Okay, name change, empty launcher, I empty launcher, similar break.
After vacation.
After vacation, puja, okay.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5.
Item,
Item number 5, Your Lordship.
this is admission, let it come.
Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 47, Your Lordship.
Item 47.
Your Lordship. Lordship, I pray that this may come up on next week, Your Lordship. Any date, next week. Item 47.
Yes, sir. Yes, press for buy. Have you informed the other side?
Lordship.
Mr. Lima, Planning Council for the petition, press for listing this matter after.
Next week, Your Lordship.
Okay. Next week, the prayer is allowed, list this matter. Next week, okay.
Lordship, I can beg to mention item number 8, Your Lordship. 8.
8 in admission.
Okay.
Wait for some time.
Lordship, Lordship.
Mm.
No pleasure.
My pleasure, Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20. Kindly list the matter after 3 weeks.
after
3 weeks.
3 weeks. You are for
I'm for the petitioner.
petitioner. Have you informed the other side? Private respondents are also there. Have you
Lordship,
informed?
yes, the government, Mr. Tivapom is representing the state respondent.
Now, have you informed? There is also a private respondent. Have you informed?
Lordship, the private, I'm not aware of the private respondents because I have newly joined my senior chamber, so I have not seen him appearing in this matter.
What do we record? Hmm. If the private respondent is waiting for the case, then
Lordship, maybe
You
my
have to
senior has
inform-
already
inform the
informed, my
inform the
senior has
respondent.
already informed the private respondents because I have instruction from my senior. Yes.
you are for,
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of YP Gupta for respondent number 5.
okay. See, she was waiting for the matter. So when you make a matter, the court, please inform the other side. Inform the other side and only with the consent of the other side only make a mention. Otherwise, the other side would keep on waiting for the matter to be called for. Okay, Mr.
Manjong Konyak,
Planning Council for the petitioner, praise for listing this matter after
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks, to which the Planning Council for the respondent is no objection. The prayer is allowed, list this matter after 3 weeks. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
My pleasure, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 16 on behalf of my senior Santiago. Lordship, my senior has some personal difficulties, so kindly list this matter after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay, you are for,
Appellant, for the appellant.
but you are for respondent.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, Miss
Chow Mong Yeden.
Planning Council for the petitioner, appellant is present. So, Mr.
Noklai M.
Knockler.
Noklai M.
Okay. Made a mention on behalf of Mr. Santiago.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, some is that this senior, Mr. Santiago has some personal difficulties today and place for a genuine matter for
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
We have not objected. Accordingly, the prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks. Okay.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 24. This matter may kindly be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
This is, I think, there is IA also here. 24. There
Yes,
is
Your
IA
Lordship.
also. Continuation of, probably continuation of delay. Let us see. Wait for some time. If there is no objection, that IA can be disposed of. Why this has been listed in hearing? Let us see. Okay, wait for some time.
Yes, Your Lordship. Please, the Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 46, Lordship. 46. This method can come up after 3 weeks.
You informed the
Lordship.
Mr. P. Pong, Land Counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. Jimomi, Land Government Advocate, made a mention for adjournment of the matter for 3 weeks, to which the Land Counsel for the petitioner has no objection. Prayer and please this matter after 3 weeks. Okay.
Lordship, there's an interim, Lordship. Interim.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date. Okay.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 26, Lordship. 26. Lordship, if this method can come up after 3 weeks, Lordship. No objection, Lordship.
Okay. Your good name?
Indian auction.
Same order, huh? Similar order, okay. Is there any interim here?
No, Lordship.
Okay, then the interim part leave it. Okay, oblige. Okay.
Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item 21 on behalf of my senior Mojiman. Let the matter be
Item
21 hearing item. Let the matter be clearly come after a week.
after a week.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, Mr.
Indian auction.
Land Counsel for the petitioner, praise for listing this. Praise for adjournment of the matter for a week. The prayer not objected. List this matter after a week. Okay. Oblige.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 15, Lordship.
1-5.
Lordship. Here, Lordship, the respondent number 1.
It's in the order. Let us
Lordship.
see, let us see.
Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 35, 36, 37, and 42, Your Lordship. Lordship, here I'll be praying for resolution number 7 and 8, Your Lordship.
So this is with 34, 33 and
35,
32 also.
36, 37, and 42, Your Lordship.
This is with 32, 33 and 34 also.
Yes,
Lordship, analogous matters, Your Lordship.
Analogous matter.
Lordship.
What do you want here?
Lordship, here will be appearance on behalf of Pankam, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, if time be given to file our Bakalatma, Your Lordship.
This is in the hearing. This you
Yes,
have
Your
not yet
Lordship,
filed
we are yet
Wakalat
to-
Nama.
We're yet to
Yes,
file our
Lordship,
affidavit.
during the course of hearing, the dishonorable court has directed to implead the new
Okay.
universities.
Okay.
So after the
In
hearing.
the meantime, impeded.
Lordship.
Okay, Miss.
Pro Vice-Secretary, Lordship.
Hmm?
Pro Vice-Secretary. I'm appearing for item 32 to 37. For the petitioner.
32 to 37.
I'm appearing for 38 for
Okay.
item number 38 to 44.
Mr. Kovit Shakru for petitioner, Adani Counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. No, Mr. Kovit Shakru. And Mr. You're for,
For item number 38 to 44, Your Lordship.
for the petitioner
Yes, Lordship.
and Mr. Sonsoa for Lani Counsel for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, respond number 7 and 8 in
So I am Jim, could appear on behalf of the
Akumbuntum, Your Lordship.
newly impleaded respondent number
7 and 8, Your Lordship.
7 and 8.
Yes, Your
And
Lordship.
grace for some time to file Wakalat Nama and
Not enough.
affidavit also.
Yes, Your Lordship, even affidavit, Your Lordship.
And,
Lordship, for
and,
item-
counter affidavit if required. So,
Lordship, for item number 35, 36, 37, and 42 alone, Your Lordship.
36,
For item 35,
so you are not appearing on 32 to.
No, Your
34,
Lordship.
right?
Yes,
No, Your
Lordship,
Lordship.
it's a different university again.
Okay, so then,
We have taken steps over.
okay, Ninja could appear on behalf of respondent number 6 and 7.
7 and 8, Your
Oh,
Lordship.
sorry, 7 and 8 in item number 36, 37,
35, 36, 37,
no, 35, 36, 37,
and 42, Your Lordship.
and
42.
42. Place for some time to file. File Wakalat Nama as well as affidavit if required. Start. As prayed for by the Nagaland Council for parties. List is matter after.
Lordship, after 4 weeks, Your Lordship.
After 4 weeks.
Lordship.
So within these
Yeah.
4 weeks, you have to file the affidavit, your affidavit. After 4 weeks. Okay.
That's
May I please, your lordship, if I may be allowed to make a mention, your lordship, unlisted mention, your lordship.
Unlisted,
Yes, your lordship.
what is this? What-
Criminal petition 37 of 2024, your lordship,
Unlisted, you have to mention before the senior bench,
lordship.
if it is unlisted.
Your lordship, the matter was actually taken on 30th of August, your lordship. Before this honorable court, your lordship. The matter is yet to be listed, your lordship.
Matter
I'm
yet
just
to-
praying the matter be listed on 30, your lordship. The matter is yet to be posted, your lordship.
You have already filed. not
Already
yet
filed
listed.
and motion have already been moved, your lordship. However,
Already moved.
yes, your lordship. However, the matter is yet to be listed again, your lordship. So I pray that the matter be,
What do you mean? Also, it has, already, the matter has already been moved.
yes, your lordship. It was taken on 23rd, your lordship, 23rd of August, your lordship. And the matter was to be listed after 4 weeks, but however, the matter is yet to be listed again, your lordship.
It will come,
Lordship, if the matter can come up on 30, your lordship.
13,
Yes, your lordship. 30 to
13,
30, your lordship.
30.
30, this is my, your lordship. Your lordship will furnish a mention memo, your lordship.
You are you have filed new also.
No, your lordship.
That will come by itself. As per the list. After 4 weeks, you said,
Yes, your
it
lordship.
will come automatically.
Lordship.
Hmm.
Much obliged.
Oh, motion item number 1.
May it please your lordship, in this instance, writ petition, the petitioner is challenging the impugned order dated 6/8/2024 passed by the special session judge, a special judge NDPS Dimapur, Nagaland.
Yes,
Your lordship, in this matter, the petitioner have been arrested on 25/9/2023, your lordship.
what is the vehicle?
Maruti Celero VXI.
What is the cost of this vehicle?
It was allegation that the accused petitioner.
What
had
is
used-
what would be the cost of this vehicle? Can we pass order or notice is to be?
Lordship,
Notice.
notice may be issued. I have to take.
Ultimately, it has to be released on Jima. You want notice to be issued?
Lordship, in fact, since I have to take proper instruction. So at this stage, notice may be issued.
With the direction to execute a bond of, that is why I'm asking about the cost of the vehicle. If it is, vehicle is cost around, say more, then more amount can be fixed.
Lordship,
So
right now,
that, anyway, you can obtain instruction.
Lordship.
So if the vehicle is likely to be confiscated, in that case, it will be difficult again.
Your lordship, this instant case is squarely covered by the referred judgment passed by this honorable court, your lordship.
So let him obtain instruction.
Lordship.
Okay. Miss, your good name,
Kim Piana.
Land Council for the petitioner.
Your lordship, if you can kindly grant a short that since the vehicle have been in custody for 355 days, that is almost a year, your lordship.
Yes. Also hard. Mr. Zimome, Land People for the state staff. This is an application under section 397. Rated 401 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Paying for release of the seized vehicle Maruti Celero six, no. This is what? 41. Bearing registration number. MN 0. No, 50, so 61, huh? It will be 61. So 61, Roman 61, huh? 61. Bearing registration number MN 01 AG 6387. Start, huh? Issue notice. Returnable by?
Lordship. A week's time. No.
Next week.
Lordship.
Your lordship, if it's on Monday, it will be good, your lordship.
Lordship, that
Next
is,
week,
that will be
Monday
a very
will be
short.
okay. So this which court? Which court has rejected your application? Dimapur.
Special judge.
Special judge.
Next week, huh?
Dimapur.
We'll say Thursday then.
Lordship.
Okay. Next Thursday would be?
Next.
Hmm?
26.
Okay, returnable by 26. Since Mr. Zimomi, Rana PP has accepted notice, no formal notice need be issued. Mr. Zimomi prays for, further prays for a week time to obtain necessary instruction in this regard. Stop. Huh? Is prayed for, comma, list this matter on Thursday. Huh?
Lordship.
Okay.
Right.
For motion, item number 2. Mute please, Your Lordship. If you Lordship, me come to the FIR, page 16. I have copies at page 17.
Whether the case has been submitted into charge sheet?
That I have no information.
Investigation not
because
completed.
we don't know.
During investigation stage, it will be difficult.
No, I'm not asking for a stay on the investigation.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
So this was on 31st of May.
But then it appears that from the FIR also, primarily the offense has already been committed.
No, that this FIR may be not entirely correct. So I'm only seeking a notice may be issued so that once the respondents come, they can file the
For a
affidavit.
stage, Mr. Jimomi,
Earlier,
will issue notice?
Lordship.
Or Mr. Ali Ravi, Narayan counsel for the petitioner. I also heard Mr. Jimomi, Narayan people for the state staff. Para. This is an application under section 482 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 CRPC. So 1973 for passing of the criminal proceeding in GR 93/2024 pending before the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate, Kohima, Nagaland, arising out of Kohima Women PS case 05/24 under section 323/324 IPC, read with section 75 of JJF. Start, para issue notice. returnable by 2 weeks. Start. Since Mr. Jimomi has accepted notice on behalf of the state respondent, no formal notice need be issued to the state respondent. Stop. The petitioner shall take steps upon the,
Your Lordship, I may be allowed to take steps by justice service.
okay, upon the respondent.
Retrieve.
Okay. Okay, as prayed for by the Rana Council for the petitioner. He is allowed to take steps upon the respondent number 2, 3, and 4 by Adasti service within a week from today. So when do we fix that?
After
3 weeks?
vacation.
Huh?
After vacation.
After vacation?
Yes, the
Okay.
respondent 4 does not reside in Kohima.
Okay. Then the above will be returnable by 3 weeks, huh? Okay, so as prayed for by the Rana Council for the party, list this matter after
3 weeks.
the ensuing puja vacation.
Duly alleged.
In the meantime, you also obtain instruction?
Lordship.
Okay. In the meantime, the Rana PP shall also obtain necessary instruction. Okay.
For admission, item number 3.
Lordship,
Yes.
this contempt is pending for 4 years now, Lordship. This is of 2022.
Yes, what do we do now?
Lord, in the last occasion, they have filed an IA for implement of the Home Commissioner as respondent number 3. From the department side, we have already sent the proposal to the government for appointment of the petitioner on compassionate ground. And then in view of the subsequent development, the petitioner have sought for
You have
implement of.
taken step upon the
Lordship,
impleaded.
Lordship.
Okay, but the return service is still awaited, it appears. So you have taken steps.
No, I'm for the respondent. She's for the.
So you have taken steps for the. This is for non-compliance of what order?
Order dated?
You are in the process of compliance of the order.
Yes, my lord.
So what did you do?
14/2/2020. My lord, by a letter dated 4th June 2024, the department have processed the application of the petitioner along with one person for appointment on commissioner ground to the Home Commissioner. And that in view of this letter, the petitioner has sought for implement of the Home Commissioner as respondent number 3. Because from the department side, we follow the process.
Okay. So the process for what?
For appointment. For
Appointment
of the petitioner.
petitioner.
Yes. Against any available vacancy.
Okay, it was for what appointment?
Compassionate ground lodge.
Okay. Miss. You are.
Z. Jimomi.
Sir, Z. Jimomi, Nana Council for the petitioner. I've also heard Mr.
N. Longkumar, my lord. N. Longkumar.
N.
Longkumar.
Longkumar, Nana Council appearing on behalf of respondent number 2. And Mr. Moa, you are for?
Respondent number 1.
Okay, Moa should be first, Moa Imchen, Lana Council appearing, no? So Lana is senior government advocate for appearing on behalf of respondent number 1 and Mr. Longkumar for respondent number 2, Stop. Mr. Longkumar, Lana Council for the respondent, some steps. The respondent has taken steps for appointment of the petitioner against
Any available vacancy?
any available vacant
Actually, it is.
Vacant post. However, in the meantime, the Home Commissioner transferred.
No. Home Commissioner was not impleaded in the contempt, so I filed an IA
Okay.
for impleadment of the Home
Stop.
Commissioner.
Okay, taking steps.
He was also
Stop.
in the writ petition.
The record reveals that the service of, notice of service upon the newly implemented Home Commission is still awaited. Stop. In view of the above, list is made after 2 weeks.
After 2
Okay.
weeks, Lordship.
So in the meantime, you complete, if it is complete, not required
Yes.
also.
Yes, my lord. From our side, we have only to process to the government for approval. It is, the decision lies with the government for consideration, in view of which
Home
the,
Commissioner.
the decision is upon the Home Commissioner.
Okay.
So in view of which the petition have
Lordship,
taken step.
here one aspect is that they are under the Home Commissioner.
Okay.
It's not that they are not cut off. So it is their duty, since they are the appointing authority, it is their duty to
Without the
pursue
approval
with
of the
the
government, we cannot do anything.
Home
The government has to
Commissioner.
approve.
Otherwise, having
In the earlier sentence, the taken step for appointment of the petitioner against any vacant post. Therefore, however, the same is lying before the office of the Home Commissioner. Home Commissioner who has not, who has newly been implemented as respondent number. Home Commissioner was.
Three now, Lordship.
Okay,
Three.
respondent number three.
Three.
Okay, stop. And then this step will come. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 4.
My blessed Lordship.
Yes.
Here the revision petition is filed under section 155 CBC. And then earlier I prayed for filing of an amendment, Your Honor.
Okay.
But then Your Lordship, since the petition is under 115 and 151 of CBC, Your Lordship, if the court is treated, then the matter may be taken up, Your Lordship.
Hmm?
The matter may be taken up, Your Lordship.
Today.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay.
It's a simple case where the petitioner is aggrieved by the judgment passed by the Bashir Court, land dispute settlement.
Appear for the respondent.
Lordship, private respondent 4 and 5, they are not appearing in the affidavit has been filed. And then on 9/9/2022, is Honorable Court has passed that steps been completed.
The record says that counter affidavit not yet filed.
Lordship.
Lordship, as far as state respondent is concerned, we will not be filing our affidavit because.
Okay, who submitted that wants to file affidavit?
So here Lordship, I'm for the respondent number 1 to 3, Lordship.
1 to 3.
1, 2, and 3, Lordship.
Okay.
And we will not be filing because of the fact that, Lordship, everything has been annexed in the revision petition, Lordship. And they are challenging the action of the Bashir Court.
Everything has been annexed
in the revision petition, Lordship.
Okay, revision.
And here the main aggrieved party are the respondent number 4 and 5, Lordship.
They are not appearing.
They are not
Lordship.
appearing.
So then, how do we go?
Lordship, this Honorable Court, Your Lordship, has already passed an order since notice upon respondents has been deemed to be complete, Your Lordship.
Okay, they have received it.
Lordship,
Notice.
I filed Dusty also affidavit on 4/7/2022.
By which order?
Your Lordship, 9/9/2022. 9 of September 2022.
It is your submission only. You submit that the notice is complete. Where it is treated as completed. Is there any order thereafter? Treating the
Lordship,
notice
order was
complete by the court.
Yes, Lordship, order was passed by the night. Lordship, the matter may become up tomorrow, Your Lordship. In the meantime, I'll ascertain the order passed by this honorable court.
Tomorrow,
Lordship,
just a minute.
Lordship.
9 only says Supamati, Council for the petition submits that the service of notice through that is complete. Only that.
Lordship.
So the main respondent is respondent number
4 and 5.
4 and 5. In the trial court, who appeared on behalf of the respondent?
Lordship, you were appeared personally, Your Lordship. You were called upon by the Dupashi court personally.
Personally.
Yes, Lordship. But in Your Lordship, all the court proceedings are illegal. Why? Because the deputy commissioner gave direction only to verify and ascertain the documents, not to conduct a court proceedings, Your Lordship.
The 4, who is this 4?
Respondent 4 and 5, Your Lordship, these are the 2 persons that they are trying to encroach my land and where the Dupashi has
No,
given.
no, they need to be served. They need to be given an opportunity.
Lordship.
They are the necessary party. How this is criminal? This is criminal revision.
No, Lordship, civil revision, Lordship.
Civil revision, sorry.
Civil revision.
Then state, why the state is required?
Lordship.
Okay, so you are also representing the Dobasi.
Lordship. In fact,
Okay.
they are aggrieved by the land settlement dispute that was
Okay.
passed by the Bashis. And thereafter, the notice that was issued by the deputy commissioner. But however, here the aggrieved parties are the respondent number 4 and 5.
What is your basic claim? Why is civil revision
Your Lordship,
challenging the order of the Dobasi?
yes, Lordship.
What is the decision of the Dobasi?
Without proper verification, Your Lordship, the Dupashi have given half portion of my land to respondent 4 and 5, Your Lordship.
But they have a power and authority to decide the case.
Unless the deputy commissioner direct the Dupashis to conduct civil trial
Whether the
cases.
deputy commissioner
Yes.
endorse the Dobasi to
Yes,
decide the
yes.
case? Endorse. And they have a power to decide.
But then here in this case, the Dupashi didn't endorse the Dupashis to try the cases. They just gave a direction to verify the documents and ascertain the landowner. That was the only criteria.
Verify the documents means,
To verify the documents who is the actual landowner.
and thereafter to submit it back to deputy commissioner.
Yes, but then instead is conducted the court proceeding and then judgment was passed.
Whether the decision of the Dobasi is to be endorsed or to affirmed by the deputy commissioner.
Yes,
thereafter.
Lordship. Yes,
That
Lordship.
has not been done.
On the basis of the Dupashis order, the DC is acted upon it. For which, yes.
That means it is endorsed. There is a, you see, civil revision.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
That's why I am challenging the DC's order as well as the 2 order passed by the Dupashis court. Since it was not done as per the procedure.
But then they need to appear to defend
Lordship.
their case.
Lordship, they are the,
It will be
they are
difficult.
the aggrieved party, Lordship.
They are
Lordship,
aggrieved party.
As far
Again,
as
I may be allowed to take steps upon respondent
Take-
number 5 to
Take
that state.
steps, take steps.
Lordship.
It cannot be decided.
Yes, Lordship.
Otherwise, it's no point. Even if it is decided also, it will not survive.
Lordship.
So that is why their appearance is necessary. Otherwise, the state is not a necessary otherwise.
Lordship.
The state is just, they can appear, but then the main party is 4 and 5.
Lordship.
The
The main party is for.
Then I may be allowed for a substitute notice.
Mr. Supamati, Nagaland Council for the petitioner, praise for allowing him to take a fresh step upon the respondent number 4 and 5. By,
Lordship, through newspaper publication, substitute notice.
okay, by way of substitute notice, no? Okay. By publishing in the newspaper. So the prayer is allowed, The step be taken within a week or 2, within
2 weeks, Lordship.
within 2 weeks from today, start. Mr. Jimo and Council appear on behalf of the respondent number 1, 2, and 3, start. List this matter after 4 weeks.
Lordship, there's an interim. Interim may be
There is
continued.
interim.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, the interim order passed earlier said continue till the next date. Okay.
Lordship.
For admission, item number 5.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, here I'm appearing on behalf of the leading counsel for the petitioner, Your Lordship, Nitin Jitao, who's from Delhi, Your Lordship. Lordship, he has some personal difficulty today, Your Lordship. So I pray that this may come up on 4th of October, Your Lordship.
Mr. Medabaro.
Lordship, here, even the maintainability is in question, Lordship.
Okay.
They filed a writ petition under criminal jurisdiction, Lordship, under 226. Whether the writ petition is maintainable, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly see the cause title.
Should have been under 482.
42, 227, it should have been criminal revision.
Yes.
227 read before 82. They cannot invoke 226, Lordship.
Right.
Because 226.
Okay, let the senior come then.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay. Mr. Medovero, Sami said the leading counsel for Mr.
Nitin Titao.
Counsel for the petition, Mr.
Nitin Titao.
He could not appear today.
Yes, Lordship, he has some personal difficulty, Lordship.
Has some difficulties today, who is appearing on behalf of the petitioner, has some difficulties today and prays for adjournment. We are not objected to by Mr. N. Mose, Leonard Edison, AG.
No, Lordship.
No.
No, I'm for respondent number 3. Private respondent.
Oh, you are for?
Respondent number 3.
Okay, respondent number 3. Huh? Mr. Cheng, you are appearing on behalf of the respondent? Okay. Okay, just a minute. The prayer not objected by the respondent. Stop. Mr. Amish Cheng appear on behalf of respondent number
1 and 2.
1 and 2, and Mr. Mose for respondent number 3.
Lordship.
Oh. As prayed for. List is as prayed for by the Nana Council for the petitioner. List is matter after
On 4th of October.
4th of October.
Lordship.
Okay. Is it okay? Okay, 4th of October. Okay.
Lordship.
For admission, item number 6.
My lord, I'm representing respondent number 1 here, Your Lordship.
So for 1, Wakalat Nama noted file as per the report. Your file.
Yes, I find.
Fine. So
Lordship, I'm for respondent number 2 and counsel is for respondent.
you are filing affidavit.
Lordship, we are yet to receive instruction.
Okay.
We will file our.
Hard, Mr.
No claim.
Counsel for the petitioner staff. Mr. Mohan Singh. Lion Senior Government Advocate. Appearing on behalf of the respondent number 1 and Mr.
Respondent number 3 is appearing for respondent.
Respondent number 3, that is
3.
Engineer in Chief, MBWT.
Okay. And Mr. Zimomi for respondent number 2. Praise for some summits that just a minute. Who appeared for the respondent number? Other respondent. 1.
Such time no one.
No one. Press for some more time to obtain necessary instruction and to file affidavit. Okay, stop. The prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks. 3 weeks, Lord. Okay, respondent number 1 is not represented. You have taken steps. upon
Lordship,
respondent number
it
1.
was respondent number 1 was represented by N. Angami.
Hmm?
N. Angami.
Okay. Okay.
For admission, item number 8.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, here I'm appearing on behalf of the leading counsel, Peace Rain, Lordship. Peace Rain, who is from the Mapur, Lordship. Because of the road condition, he is unable to come today, Lordship. So I pray that this matter may come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
My lord, this IA is filed, the injunction which was granted to the applicant by the district judge was stayed by this honorable court by order dated 19/3.
Okay. So recalling of the interim order.
Yes, and we are ready to take up this case today. However, since the leading counsel is not present, we don't want to take.
But this
the
matter can
undue-
straight away, yeah, we can go for disposal of the main petition, actually.
Your Lordship.
Yeah, instead of going for
My lord, this IA is filed by the respondent.
respondent.
Yes,
So the order was passed in your absence.
yes, lordship.
But then the court found prima facie case, that is why it stayed. So instead of taking up the IA, it will be better to go for disposal of the main petition,
Your Lordship.
isn't it, in this
Your
case?
Lordship.
Anyway, Mr. Medaboro, Mr. the leading counsel
Peace reign.
has some difficulties to today. Difficulties to appear before this court due to the road blockage. And prays for adjournment of the matter for
2 weeks, Lordship.
2 weeks. Stop. Miss,
P. Mulbini Izum,
counsel for the respondent.
the applicant in the IA.
Okay, applicant in IA and you are correspondent otherwise.
Yes, Lord.
Respondent and applicant in IA is present. Stop. Has prayed for and has no objection. Stop. Has prayed for, please this matter after 2 weeks.
Application interim, Lordship. Yes.
The interim order passed earlier, so continue till the next date.
Okay, much obliged, Your Lordship.
Obliged, my lord.
For orders, item numbers 10 and 11.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm for the respondents. 27 respondents, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, to be very briefed, in this instant case, if this honorable court may kindly refer order dated 11/6/2024.
You are for respondent.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, what is that?
Your Lordship, in the last occasion, the petitioner admits that he files an appeal before the DB's court. The petitioner also has briefed that the Dubai court has no jurisdiction to decide or sit over an appeal over a decision of the village council. However, Your Lordship, there is no records to show that the petitioner had approached the DC in terms of Rules 31 for administration of justice and police in Nagaland. Lord, in perusal of this prestigious court, direct the registry of this court to call for records, Your Lordship.
Notice the order referred by you, 11/6/2024.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Only to take steps by justice service. And then probably the petitioner has not taken steps.
Lordship, my senior is in bereavement, so he's asking for a week.
They are yet to take steps. Step not yet taken by way of justice service.
Your Lordship, I'll accept that, but in the last occasion, if this the calling of records may be expedited, since in the last.
Record was called for.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have we received?
7 weeks' time was given in the
Just
first occasion.
Just a minute. Record was called by which order?
11/6/2024. Yes, Your Lordship.
No, 11/6 is. What it says? 11/6/2024.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No, this is different. You have the order.
Your lordship,
You have the copy of the order, said order.
Your lordship,
It only says that petitioner
Yes.
submits that view of the urgency, the petitioner may be permitted to effect dusty service.
okay,
Taking into account the above list the matter on censure. In the meantime, the petitioner shall effect service upon the sole respondent by way of dusty. To this court and file an affidavit. That is the order passed on 11/6/2024. No other order for
Okay,
calling
gotcha.
records. Maybe by some other order. Let us confirm that if the order was called for. Order is necessary. Sorry, the record is necessary here in this case.
yes, your lordship.
Yes, call for LCR. It was a 9/5. Okay. Miss,
Atualém o caso. Atualém o caso.
can you? Okay. Some is that the learned the leading counsel. Mr.
Eleville Jean.
Relevant. Yes, huh? Who is leading counsel? You said a leading counsel is in bereavement.
Yes,
Who is
lordship.
leading counsel?
Advocate Eleville Jean.
Okay, Zhao is in bereavement and pray for adjournment. The prayer is allowed. List this matter after 2 weeks.
Yes, your lord.
Okay, stop, huh? In the meantime. Just a minute. It appears that you have not taken steps, huh? You have to inform. The record reveals that. The petitioner has not yet taken just a minute, huh? By an order dated 11/6/2024, the petitioner was permitted to effect dusty service upon the sole respondent. However, the petitioner has not yet taken any steps for dusty service staff. The petitioner is further granted 2 weeks' time to effect dusty service upon the sole respondent by sole respondent, which shall be routed through the registry of this court and file affidavit of service within 2 weeks. Start. List this matter after 3 weeks. Above 2 weeks, cut 3 weeks. List this matter after 3 weeks. Okay, stop. Then again, para. The LCR, sorry, the scanned copy of the trial court record as called for has also not yet been received. Stop. The registry shall issue reminder for scanned copy of the trial court record. Okay. Is that okay?
Oblige your lordship.
Yes.
Thank you.
For orders, item number 15.
Please, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, here, in this instant contempt petition, the respondent number 1, who is the Commissioner and Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, has retired last month.
Okay.
So kindly allow me 1 week time to file IA for implement of newly appointed.
Mr. D. Pongla, Land Council for the petition, some is that the respondent number 1 is
3 because of the Commissioner and Secretary Health and Family Welfare.
1, 3. We schedule the Commissioner and Secretary Health and Family Welfare, Nagaland, Kohima has retired from his service last month and prays for some time to implead. And in his place, some other person has been.
Lordship, some other
obtained,
person has
and in
been
his
appointed.
place, some other person has been posted. Staff, let's pray for some time to, how much time?
3 weeks time, Lordship.
Pray for 3 weeks time. Why 3 weeks time to?
Two
implead?
weeks time.
2 weeks time to implead the new incumbent as respondent parties. Staff, prayer is allowed. List is matter after 2 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
For hearing, item number 24.
May I please your Lordship?
What is this IA for?
Lordship, this is for continuation of delay of
Do you
185
have any
days.
objection? Okay, delay can be condoned. Yes. Okay. Heard, Mr.
Apply M.
Land Council for the applicant. I've also heard. Who is for respondent number? You are for respondent number?
I am for the respondent number 2.
And Jimomi for respondent number? 1. Okay, Mr. Jimomi. Government advocate for respondent number 1. And Mr. Longkumar for respondent number 2. Start, para. This is an application under section 5, read with article 115B within bracket Roman 1 of the Limitation Act 1963 for condonation of delay of 185 days in filing the connected criminal revision, the accompanying criminal revision staff. Para. The ground for delay in filing the connected revision, criminal revision has been explained in para. Three, 4. 3 and 4. Of the condemnation petition starting upon consideration, comma, there is a sufficient cause for, I found there is a sufficient cause for not filing the connected appeal within a stipulated time. Stop. Moreover, the respondent has no objection in condoning the delay. Stop. Accordingly, in view of the above, the delay of 185 days in filing the connected criminal revision is hereby condoned. Stop. With the above, this I stands disposed of. So then in the main. Are same. In view of the order pass today in IA, in IA criminal 23 of 2022. Today, this criminal revision is admitted. So all for the scanned copy of the trial court record. Is it which court has decided? Challenging which court?
Chief Magistrate, Chief Judicial Magistrate.
Okay, okay. Then the issue notice, call for the issue notice, call for the scanned copy of the trial court record. So since Mr. Zimomi and Longkumar has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of the respondents, no formal notice need be issued to the said respondents. Is there any private respondent also?
Respondent number 1. The private respondent is in the respondent number 2.
Respondent number 2.
Yes, my lord.
No, in the IA, you have impleaded. You are for respondent number. Who is for 2?
I am for respondent number 2.
Private?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have received the copy also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then no formal notice need be issued, Stop, then list this matter after 3 weeks. Okay.
A copy of the order may be,
A copy of the order.
service copy, one service copy.
Okay, a copy of this order be made available to the Mr. Jimon Milana Council for the respondent 1.
As well as a petition.
The petition not served to you.
No.
Then in the after that, you receive and no formal notice need be issued. No. However, the petitioner shall furnish requisite extra copy to the Land Council for the respondent. Okay. And in the last, a copy of this order be made available to Mr. Jimomi. Okay.
I'm obliged.
Land Council for the respondent number 1.
For hearing item number 31.
If item number 31 can be clubbed with 45 as per the last order.
45.
Item 45, yes. This pertains to granting of minimum scale of pay. Lordship, if Lordship is aware, in the last occasion, the state respondent was directed to produce that Supreme Court order.
Okay.
They are saying that a committee has been constituted as per the Supreme Court order.
Yes.
But apparently the order speaks differently.
Okay.
Because the first part of the order says that the order passed by the Honorable High Court has been complied with. That means granting of scale has been complied with by the state. But there's an addition, a write-up. Lordship, may kindly come to paragraph 2 of the order. In the particular facts that the order passed by the High Court has been complied with, and in addition, as per the affidavit of the Chief Secretary of the State, which we take on record, the government is taking its own policy decision. We dispose of this special leave petition. So there's no direction from the Supreme Court to constitute a committee or it was the state on its own.
They only submit that it has been complied.
No.
Yes.
Your Lordship,
Yes.
Supreme Court has not directed to constitute a committee.
but it was a submission of our
AG.
learned advocate general before the apex court that will take a policy decision. So policy decision is constitution of the committee. To your lordship, for regulation of pay, remuneration, conditions of service of contingency and fixed fee contingency, casual work charge and fixed fee employees. That includes.
Let us come, you have the copy. Let us read it again.
Yes, lordship.
In the peculiar fact,
That the order.
kindly.
Yes. In the
That
particular
the
fact that the order
yes.
passed by the High Court has been complied.
Complied.
So they challenge in
So-
the Supreme Court, they are saying that we have.
Complied.
Yes, on what basis the SLP has been preferred, we don't know.
So didn't say anything about the constitution. Constitution, they have left already. because
Yes.
Already complied. Constitution of
It's
the
a-
committee is also not required.
Yes.
Lordship,
After constitution of committee, etc., and then you have already complied, you submitted.
lordship, in the peculiar fact that the order passed by the High Court has been complied with, and in
In
addition, as for the affidavit of the Chief Secretary of the State, which we take on record, the government is taking its own policy decision.
That is for
Their
other-
own government is taking
That-
own
that is
policy
for-
decision.
That is for rest of the, after that, the order and direction of the court, and thereafter, for such similar cases which may arise in future, the government is taking step for policy.
Yes, lordship.
Yes,
Because
because policy decision is
On
your
policy
lordship, the constitution of the committee.
No, lordship, if
No,
I.
that is for others.
Yes,
In respect of this, the state government has already submitted that it has already been complied.
complied with, yes.
Now it is expected that it must have been complied. So now it will be very, very difficult. In the Supreme Court, you have by an affidavit submitted, it has already been complied. We are also expect that it has been complied.
Lordship, that is about this, that is about a case which was passed by the division bench. Your lordship might kindly come to the affidavit and reply filed by the petitioner.
So this.
That in regard, this
This was,
issue, your lordship, come out in regard to the division bench order 1409/2022, which has been annexed by the petitioners in their affidavit and reply.
no, just a minute. This was on 20 February 2024. They said that the order has, the High Court's order has been complied.
Lordship, if I may give a submission on
Yes.
this, lordship. Lordship, this is, the state has filed an SLP before the Honorable Supreme Court. Because in a particular case, lordship, a query was made by the court. Lordship, Justice Devashish Borwa, regarding the 2004 and 15 OM interpretation, regularization of work charge for pension benefit. So a particular query was sought from the AG, how the government is going to interpret these two.
Okay.
Because the two OM still stands as of date. 2004 OM speaks about 50% of the vacancy will be given to the work charge, 50% direct recruitment. Now, that policy has been followed by the state all this while. In 2015, March, government formulated the policy without superseding the 4 OM that for regularization of a work charge, he should complete at least 30 years in service
Yes.
with scale of pay. Now there are cases of work charge who doesn't have scale of pay. They don't come under this 15
Okay.
OM.
Correct.
15 OM. So when the particular query was put up by the court to the additional to the Advocate General, instead of replying to that query, they have sought for an SLP,
Okay.
whereby they have put this, they are formulating a policy. That's basically.
Actually, the case of the petitioner should have been covered under the policy. But then
Yes.
they have already submitted that in respect of this
Yes.
order, is already complied with.
Yes. So basically, the judgment of the Honorable Division Bench passed in WA 25/422, Lordship, they have sought an appeal challenging, state has challenged this order.
Yes.
But in their own affidavit, they are saying we have complied with this order. and they are seeking a leave of the apex court,
Hmm.
that the state is formulating its own policy.
Hmm.
So basically, the case of the petitioner at hand
Hmm.
is for grant of minimum scale of pay. So that has been complied with. So there's no dispute as of date, Lordship.
Now complied.
No, as for the petitioner, no, but the earlier case, which was challenged in the Supreme Court,
Okay.
that state of Nagaland versus Hishini Sumi. Lordship, may kindly see the Supreme Court.
Okay, this is not in this case.
No, they are relying on this case. They are relying on this case.
They are relying on this, petitioner is relying on this case.
Okay,
Petitioner is relying on this case.
okay, this is not in the petitioner's case.
No, they are saying this is in our favor. The Honorable Division Bench has passed an order saying
Okay,
that.
no,
I
that
should-
is, okay, division bench is
Yes.
fine, it is in their favor.
Yes,
A similar case.
Yes.
In a similar case, they have challenged before the DB and the DB also affirmed it.
yes, yes.
Okay, so here in the SLP file, in which case?
SLP was in a different case.
Oh,
not
different
the
case, not in this case.
No, no, this case.
Lordship, may kindly
present
come
case.
to,
Yes,
Oh, no, present case, this case means the DB's case.
yes, the DB's case.
Okay, okay,
That was challenged by the government in the,
okay,
Apex
so
court.
in that case, probably they have complied with.
they have complied with.
Okay, so not in this case.
Yes, so the granting
they
of
are-
minimum scale of pay
Then it's
holds the
the
ground,
same,
holds the ground.
It's if it is a similar case, then I think he or she, the
He, my
petitioner,
lord,
he
he, my
is
lord.
entitled.
But if you want some instruction, then you can always.
Lordship,
If
as
it is a
my,
similar case.
as,
Yeah.
as my friend has said,
Hmm.
representing the Government General, Lordship, in their affidavit in reply, the
Hmm.
petitioner's affidavit in reply, you'll find on page 7, the judgment in order passed by the division bench of this court on 14/9/2022. 14/9/2022. So against this judgment, your lordship, against this judgment, we have filed the SLB before the apex court. Oh, yes, yes.
Affidavit in reply, para?
Affidavit in reply, page 7,
Page 7 is the order
order, yes, order of
of the division bench.
division bench of this court.
Yes, against this.
Now, Now, in this order dated 2011-2023, your lordship, this is 21/2023 by the division bench of this honorable high court.
Yes.
The appeal made by the state
Hmm.
against the judgment in order of the single bench. Because this order has been passed and appealed by the state. In appeal by the state. Appeal made by the state was dismissed. And the single bench order was appealed. That is why the state has filed the SLB before the apex court.
Yes.
And apex court has passed this order.
Yes.
And accordingly, the appeal was closed.
Hmm.
Because our submission before the apex court was, we are bringing out the policy for regulation, remuneration, condition of service of the fixed fee and casual employee. This includes the present petitioner also.
Okay,
So that way, the SLB before the apex court was closed.
okay.
So now, lordship, I'll come to another issue.
No, what about?
No, lordship,
What about
the latest
what
one.
about the policy? When it will be made applicable policy?
Yeah, that's the issue.
No, and so far as this policy has been concerned, your lordship.
Yes.
I have talked with the members also.
Hmm.
They are saying they have already the committee has already sit for after the election is over. After the Lok Sabha election and ULB election, they have almost sit for 2-3 times.
Yes.
Now, they are asking from all the districts and blocks
Hmm.
of this work charge, casual, fixed fee employees. Once they collected all the things, all the employees, then they will have to examine the financial implication. they will have to examine the financial implication and they will frame a policy.
Hmm.
They will frame a policy and send it to the state cabinet for approval. That is all. Now, they are collecting. Because some districts, they could not give in time. That is why they are waiting and they are collecting. Once collection is over, they will chalk out the financial implications.
That means in respect of the petitioner, it will take some more time.
So it will take some more time,
How
but
many years they
definitely.
have put on the service?
My lord, for 12 years, more than 12 years.
12 years.
Yes, my lord.
That is why, your lordship, if the petitioner, if this matter is posted for after some time, your lordship. Because now, your
So
lordship,
it appears that her case is to be covered by the policy to be framed. Then in that case, it will be difficult. The policy not yet framed.
Also, granting of scale, that is not under the present 15 policy of the state. Because the 15 policy speaks about that you should be having scale of pay, you should have served for 30 years.
30 years.
That condition. So probably the state is working out on the formula, modality by constituting the committee that how to include this kind of employees.
Those who have not yet completed
Yeah.
30 years.
Yes.
because
But the Supreme Court has already held that like the order has been complied with, so the it should be granted.
your
So
lordship,
what is the difficulty on the part of the state?
So you see, how much otherwise you are getting the salary?
6,225.
6,000. How a person will survive with
Yes.
6,000?
your
There has
lordship,
to
not
have
only the
some
case of the
policy
petitioner,
and then
there
the-
are, your lordship,
This, I think this is the state of Nagaland is the only state who is paying this much of amount at
Lordship, and
this age.
if lordship is, if I may, the Supreme Court has already passed a judgment, equal pay for equal work. Applying a different yardstick,
See,
doing the same work, I'm getting scale,
see,
the person is getting fixed.
yes.
I'm not in dispute with the Jagtit Singh case of the Supreme Court. But the technicalities involved here, your lordship, not only the petitioners, there are thousand, maybe even more than 10,000
That is why you.
fixed
the
and
government
casual
decided
employees in
what
the
you are
state.
here.
They should not have appointed.
Yeah.
That is why I'm saying there are more than 10,000 fixed and casual employees in this state, in all the departments.
In the
We have
entire
70
state,
plus
naturally.
departments.
Naturally, in the entire
Lordship,
state, it will be more.
entire state-
Maybe 15, 16. In other case, in other state, it will be in lakhs.
Lakhs, in terms of lakhs.
That is why,
In terms of
that is why, your lordship, I'm saying, we are coming out with a policy. We are coming out with a policy.
So many people are suffering. Why to take so much of time to decide a policy, and when you have already committed before the Honorable Supreme Court? Anyway, so I think then is there any other judgment which has provided or given this relief?
Yes, my lord, yes, my lord. My lord, in the case of state of Punjab versus Jagjit Singh and others.
That is
Yes, my
there.
lord.
That is there.
State line, state case.
In the state, anyone has been given
Look, there are lots, lots.
similar
Yes, my lord.
similar
Yes,
case?
yes, my lord.
Before, your lordship, now, as I said last time, your lordship and Justice Rubin Buchan has passed an order
Yes,
allowing,
If you
allowing,
is aware regarding the
allowing-
final scale.
yes.
allowing scale up pay.
Hmm.
Now, in this judgment in order passed by your lordship in Justice Buchan on 6/2/2024, that is 6 February 2024, this year, your
Yes,
lordship.
Yes, yes,
Lordship might be having that judgment I have,
yes,
last time I have.
yes,
given.
yes.
Yes, against this, your lordship,
You have filed SLP again.
we have filed an SLB and
Any
it
order
is,
pass?
it is pending in the apex court.
Any order pass, stay order?
No, my lord.
And basing on this, whether the petitioner has been given relief? No,
No.
since there is no stay order. as
Yes,
of
ma'am.
now.
So if the London State Council can produce that lordship on the next day, apprise the court whether what is the status of that case?
Can you produce the status of the case? And in the meantime, if you think, in the meantime, if you find if the petitioner has been given relief, you can also bring so that we can pass similar order. Because here they have filed, this is an order, of course, but then if this is appeal before the the Honorable Supreme Court in SLP, then so far probably no relief has been given to anyone. And if there has been any case where you find that some person has been given this relief, then you can come and we can pass similar order.
Lord, as per Article 141 of the Constitution of India, the law declared by the Supreme Court should be binding on all the states, my lord. So the petition is.
So that is why, according to the order was passed, DB, division bench.
Yes.
So that is under appeal.
No, Lordship, basically your Lordship's case,
Yeah.
where Lordship is part of the judgment. Lordship, this is basically to deal with regularization of work trust. They are drawing scale.
Right. This is regularization.
Yes, this is regularization. So it's nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with it.
Yes. Yes.
So any order, because there has been so many cases, I think, any person has been given.
Now, your lordship, I would like to come to one judgment by the court in the bench of this court, passed on single bench 22/8/2024. That is very recent,
Okay,
last month only.
this was regarding,
This is same. He has made some observation and he has made, lordship has made some observation and para 20. That is page 14. Lordship, last time I have given.
Page
Mr.
40, oh.
Vivito,
okay, Mr. Vivito, yes.
2024.
Page,
Uh,
para 20,
Para 20.
yes, it is, yes,
It is by his lordship, the Bashis Bora, your
Yes.
lordship.
yes, it is,
So after, this is relevant in our case.
okay. Let us.
May I read
Yes,
para 20,
Yes,
page
please.
14. It is also seen from the stand taken by the petitioner and both the read petition that decline that they are entitled to the minimum scale of pay as provided to the regular employees performing similar works. It is pertinent to take note of that such a direction as sought for cannot be granted as the petitioner herein cannot be equated with the regular employees, and as much as the manner of entering into service of the petitioner are not same as that of regular employees. Lordship. In addition to that, such a direction, if passed, would amount to interfering into the domain reserved exclusively upon the executive. In this regard, this court finds it relevant to refer to the judgment of the Supreme Court in the case of State of Bihar versus Bihar Secondary Teachers Struggle Committee, Mongkor and others reported in 2019-18 SSC so and so, wherein the Supreme Court laid down the limitations or qualifications to the applicability of the doctrine of equal pay for equal work. Amongst the various limitations, it was observed that if a person had not gone through the process of recruitment, it may itself in certain cases make a difference. In addition to that, it was observed that granting scale of pay is purely an executive function and the court should not interfere as it would amount to having cascading effect, creating all kinds of problems for the government and authorities. So, Lordship, that is a paragraph 29, that is a thing. Observation made by the late Minad this in the by the apex court. 21, Your Lordship. In view of the above, this court is of opinion that the petitioners in the both read petitions have failed to make out the case for granting scale-up pay to them as granted to regular employees. In view of the above observations and direction, this court find no merit in the read petition and according to the same stand dismissed.
Has this been
No
challenged?
Apparently it has been challenged, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So that means this is the only order.
Yes, but
And
Lordship,
if there is any order,
ordinate bench, division bench has already passed on order to grant scale of pay. So there's a deviation. Now this has to be referred to a larger bench now.
This is with regards to the scale of pay.
Yes, and even the division bench, this is scale of pay again. So this court, ordinary benches are passing conflicting orders.
Conflicting orders, and Your Lordship, Your Lordship, you'll find in the case of
The division bench order is for regularization, I think.
No, this is for grant of scale pay.
this for And your lordship,
The submission, lordship in a division bench, the same judgment of state of Bihar that has been declined by the court.
now your lordship, you will find a division bench of this court again has dismissed, has
These all things are happening only because the government is not having any policy decision.
exactly. That
And
is the
then,
thing.
you see, because the government is unable to decide, and whosoever comes, and some you are providing, some you're not giving relief.
Some without even coming to the court, they're getting
Some,
scale up.
yes, yes. So that is why the government is,
They cannot apply two different justice lordship. Because we have cases where without even applying, a person is given scale of pay and he completes
Yes,
30 years.
yes,
And
yes.
then he gets regularization.
so this, you see, the.
It's within the prerogative of the state, whether to grant or not to grant.
Clarity.
But if
And-
we are granting to some, they should give to others also.
And
That is a policy. Government is
otherwise the
not fair.
court.
That is why your
government's
lordship,
observation is correct only because this is the duty of the administration.
that is why after due consideration of all the entirety of the matter that my friend has pointed out, after considering all the entirety of the matter, we have come up with that notification for constituting a high power, this is a high power.
So,
Sometime may be granted to the state lordship.
Hmm.
So that they can apprise the court. what
kindly
this is.
apprise, because there are other cases also, probably. So
Correct.
these need to be expedited. The Lana Central government or the
Correct,
government advocate.
Yes, correct,
need to
correct.
Very true,
apprise
very
the
true.
Government.
Lordship, lordship.
That
I'll
it has to
definitely
be
do that.
expedited, otherwise this conflicting orders are passing.
correct.
Yes,
And then some appeal, under appeal, and then some under SLP.
SLP, yes.
So this way,
O-
the
otherwise-
government is also spending
Yes.
a lot of money in not.
Otherwise, there was a meeting, and I was also invited, your lordship, but due to some
This has to settle.
issues, meeting was postponed. So maybe meeting might take place any day. So I'll go in apprise in the meeting also, your lordship. So your lordship, let this matter be come up after 3 weeks, your lordship.
Government has to settle this one.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
My lord, in that case, a specific time period may be given
3 weeks, basically. After 3 weeks.
for the commission.
So that I'll apprise before your lordship, the position of the case of the Ampe Cognac, the SLB filed by the state before the apex court also. The position of the matter in the apex court. Plus, your lordship, the committee.
But, Miss, you're.
Christian,
Okay. Christian. Okay. Not a counsel for the petitioner, start. I've also heard Mr. Moy mention, Lana Senior Government Advocate for the state respondent number 1 to 9.
No 1 to 8, I'll be for.
And
I'll
Mr.
want
N.
to-
Mojay, Lana Standing Counsel for the respondent number 10. Start. Considering the submission made by the Lana Senior Government Advocate, that the state is formulating a comprehensive policy framework and the subsequent notification, framework. State, committee is constituted or not yet constituted?
Already considered.
Okay, sorry. State has already constituted a committee for regulation of pay, remuneration. How many members? 6 members committee, 6 members committee for regulation of pay, remuneration and condition of service of contingency and fixed pay paid employees.
Petitioner comes under the category of fixed pay employees. your
Okay,
lordship.
the-
Petitioner in this case.
The state respondent is given 4 weeks' time to finalize.
Yes.
The decision on the matter. will say. Stop, huh? List is matter after 4 weeks.
Published.
So on that, they want a definite information that the committee has decided.
Yes, Lordship.
So that information, because this has to be expedited. So many cases are there.
Lordship.
So many
I agree.
retire also.
Lordship.
That will definitely assist the court in deciding matters, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, my name may be reflected because in the last-
Reflected, okay. Earlier it was there, let the name of this.
Again, my name is not there today also.
Why it was, no, why, who is doing this in the registry? Because there is an order reflect as the land council for the respondent number 10. Why not reflecting? Can you just inform?
Because
There
I'm
is an
representing
order.
an office, so
The-
I'm
it is-
answerable to the officers also. Because every time I'm making a mention about.
So this order, you can produce this order.
Yes.
In the order it is
Yes.
reflected.
So,
Okay.
Lordship, same order in item
The-
number 45, Lordship. Similar
Okay.
matter, item 45 also.
Just a minute, huh? Mr. Modu's name has not been reflected as the council for the respondent number 10.
Lordship.
The registry shall reflect the same. The registry is reminded to reflect the name of Mr. Moju in the course list as the council for the respondent number 10.
Lordship.
Okay, similar order for item
Yes.
14.
45.
45 is to be clubbed together?
Yes,
or-
it should be clubbed
Okay,
together because
stop.
it should be clubbed together. It should be clubbed together.
Okay, then it should be in the last, at least it may matter after 4 weeks along with the
WPC number
WPC number
273.
273, 2022. Item 45, huh? Okay.
2020, item 45. Oblige, Lord. Oblige. Petitioner room mohe, I go to respond the number 10. Where are you? Right? Chapa is.